Caramel espresso shots. I am so coming here when this is over. I shouldn't have any more coffee. I've already had 4 cups today. Organically grown, not bad. Some of those brands do look pretty good. But no, I'll do coffee shopping when this is over. Those look pretty good, actually. Maybe I'll buy one when this is over. It has a panel for milk and everything. I'm not taking her espresso machine. It's the barista. Hi.
Hi, you're new here, aren't you?
Yeah, my first time.
I knew it. I never forget a face.
It's so tempting, but I've already had more coffee today than I should. Are you Rachel Abu?
Yeah, that's me.
I wanted to talk to you about Tiffany Walters.
Tiffany? What about her?
You were friends, right?
Sort of. Yeah, we were friends before she died.
I'm looking into her death.
Why? Wasn't it a brain aneurysm or something?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, okay, but I'm not sure what kind of help I can be.
So you and Tiffany were friends?
A few years ago. We were both office temps, and when our jobs ended, we got close. I went on to start this place. She stayed on with the temp agency. She was trying to find her way, you know? Maybe she thought she found it.
What do you mean?
Oh, she met some guy named Ken at one of her temp jobs. Then she stopped hanging out with me. Same old story. I don't blame her. It happens.
Is there anything else you could tell me about Tiffany?
I told you everything I know. Really.
Have you ever heard of STP?
Nope, I don't think so. Sorry.
Do you know where Tiffany was temping when she met Ken?
I wouldn't know. She never told me, and those temp agencies bounce you around.
What about the agency she worked for?
We didn't work at the same agency, so I wouldn't know. I'm sorry.
What do you know about the guy Tiffany was with?
Only that his name was Ken, and she met him while on one of her office temp jobs. Tiffany was kind of intense about him. She really fell head over heels. I couldn't tell if it was sweet or if it was scary.
You wouldn't know where Ken is now.
No, I wouldn't. Sorry.
You wouldn't know anybody named Gavin, would you?
Funny. I think Tiffany did mention that name once or twice, but I don't remember the context. Sorry.
Do you know a Jeremy Sams?
Nope. Sorry.
Do you ever go up to the High Line?
Sometimes. Why?
Oh, no reason. Thanks. I'll see you around.
Have a good night.
$4 for coffee? Bags of coffee beans. Yuck. How long have those been sitting there? I have no idea what that thing does. Not sure I want to know either. She seems a little too happy about selling coffee for a living. I got something to say.
Yes?
So, Tiffany had a fella. I think we have our next lead.
We have to find him first.
The pavement's outside, doll. Start pounding it. So Tiff's in love. That explains why her spook is sticking around.
Love can do that.
Love and death, Red. there are no rules for either of them. Something isn't right about that Walters spook.
What do you mean?
She sounds like she's given up on life, but for some reason she's sticking around. Something's got its claws into her. Whoever STP was, they didn't part with Tiffany on good terms.
I guess tracking them down is the next step.
Seems like. You know anything about temp agencies?
Just that there are thousands of them in the city. If Tiffany belonged to one of them, it won't be easy to find.
All right, let's get back to it.
Sure.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
Hello again.
What?
So, tell me about Ken.
Ken? He's wonderful.
Is he now?
I can't begin to explain.
Try me.
Wait. Not you too.
Huh?
Why is everyone against us? I don't understand.
I'd like to understand. How about you tell me about it?
Just go away.
I'd like to talk to Ken. You think you could introduce me?
Why? So you can tell him more lies about me? I don't think so.
So, I heard you work as a temp.
Yeah, I'm a temp. I know it's not a real career, but so what? I'll find my way. In fact, maybe I already have.
Easy there. I was just asking. No judgments here. Well, see you around.
Yeah, see ya.
Typical spook. Evasive, cryptic, won't give me a damn straight answer.
So, par for the course then.
Don't worry, we'll get her. We always do.
STP could be a temp agency, I suppose. Only one way to find out. Give me a sec.
You talking to me?
Bingo. STP stands for Sterling Temp Placement. And here's the address. It's just south of Midtown.
You enjoy that thing a little too much.
Hi, are you busy?
Sorry, we're not taking new applicants right now. And even if I were, it's several hours past closing time.
I'm not looking for a job. Sorry. I was hoping to ask you some questions.
Will this take long?
It depends on you.
Fine, what do you want?
You're open kind of late.
Like I said, we're not open. Just because I'm not seeing a client doesn't mean there isn't work to do.
So, what can you tell me about this place?
If you want to know more, come back during business hours.
Do you know anyone named Ken? I think Tiffany was involved with him.
I can't tell you anything about that. That's confidential information.
So something happened, but you can't tell me about it.
I said nothing of the sort.
I wanted to talk to you about Tiffany Walters. She used to work for this agency.
Yes, I remember her.
I need to know what company you placed her in.
That, I'm afraid, is confidential.
Are you aware that Tiffany is dead?
I am aware, yes, but it doesn't change anything.
Surely if Tiffany is dead, it doesn't have to be confidential anymore.
It's not her confidentiality that I'm worried about.
What does that mean?
Whatever you think it means.
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
No, I don't.
Are you familiar with the Jeremy Sams?
Never heard of him.
Do you ever go up to the High Line?
I don't. No time.
Well, thanks. I'll be going now.
Right.
Now there's a logo that's overcompensating for something. Just saying. They look like leaflets advertising this office. Looks like it leads to more offices. We don't need to go back there. Sterling here forgot to change the month. Typical suit. Pale from sitting in an office all day. Probably has an ulcer, too. Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
Hello again.
What?
I'd like to talk to Ken. You think you could introduce me?
Why? So you can tell him more. I don't.
I heard you worked for Sterling.
Oh, those jerks.
Jerks.
They fired me. Terminated my contract. For no reason.
Sorry to hear that.
Whatever. It's not like there aren't other temp agencies.
Why do you think Sterling fired you?
I don't know. It's run by an emotionless sleazebag. I never liked him.
Well, see you around.
Yeah, see you.
Keeping cozy?
Sure. I like hanging out in building lobbies. Does wonders for my reputation. This is STP, all right. Why would I need that? They look like leaflets for this temp agency. I don't think I need any of those. Looks like a race car calendar. His name is Sterling, I assume. He looks honest enough, although he's not very friendly. Hi again.
Yes?
I know you terminated Tiffany's contract. Could you tell me why?
Look, we had a serious complaint and had to let her go. That's all I can say.
You can't tell me who made the complaint.
Absolutely not.
Why the secrecy? Surely Tiffany won't mind. She's dead.
Look, whatever happened at the client's office. And I like to keep my clients. Agencies like mine are struggling to stay in business. People just aren't hiring temps like they used to. So if it's all the same, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
So you'd say your reputation is important?
Of course it's important. Without it, who would do business with us?
It's a laminated press pass that I took from the City Post newsroom. It seems to be expired, so I doubt anyone will miss it. You might be interested in seeing this.
The City Post? Is that who you're working for?
Yes, the biggest paper in the city. Maybe you can be more forthcoming now.
No, doesn't change a thing. Confidential is confidential. You just made doubly sure that I won't say anything.
Hi again.
Yes?
Well, I'm afraid that I have no choice but to end my article with you.
Huh? What do you mean?
An investigation is like following links in a chain, and you're the last link.
Is this supposed to be a threat? I've told you absolutely nothing.
Oh, don't worry. I'll just write the truth about how you fired her and then refused to comment on her tragic death. In the City Post, read by millions. That should do wonders for your reputation, don't you think?
Why are you harassing me? Surely there are other leads you could follow.
Maybe, but I'm on a deadline. It's a shame that I don't have someone else to harass instead. Maybe then I could avoid mentioning this place entirely.
This is blackmail. Fine. The man you want is Ken Sharp of Sharp Sound. Now just get out of here.